Let's dive into the world of human psychology, where every decision you make, every gesture, and even your failures shape how you're perceived. Yes, we're about to unearth 10 astonishing facts about human behavior that will flip your understanding of yourself and others. These aren't just facts, they're keys to unlocking the complex maze of the human mind. Ready? Buckle up and let's embark on this thrilling psychological roller coaster. Fact 1. The halo effect. Ever wonder why first impressions are so crucial? The halo effect explains it like no other. If you like one trait about someone, you automatically start thinking all their other qualities are good too. It's like a domino effect. One good trait triggers a chain reaction of positive evaluations. But beware, this effect can also work in reverse, making a mountain out of a molehill. So, the next time you meet someone new, remember, your brain is already playing this game. Fact 2. Cognitive dissonance. Ever felt like your brain is overheating from conflicting information? That's cognitive dissonance in action. It's the moment when you have two conflicting ideas and your brain seeks a way to reconcile them. For example, you know smoking is harmful, but you continue to smoke. Your brain starts looking for justifications like, well, my grandpa smoked and lived until 90. This phenomenon affects everything from your diets to political views. So be cautious. Fact 3. The bystander effect. When something happens near you, but you don't intervene because you think someone else will, that's the bystander effect. It's like when someone falls in a crowd and everyone waits for someone else to help. Interestingly, this effect intensifies with the number of people around. Your brain thinks, there are so many people, surely someone will do something. But in reality, the more of us there are, the less likely someone will intervene. Knowing this phenomenon can help you be the one to take the first step. Fact 4. Anchoring effect. This is when the first piece of information you receive becomes the anchor for all your subsequent decisions. For example, if the first price you see for a product seems high, all subsequent prices will seem much cheaper. This effect works everywhere, from shopping to negotiations. Interestingly, even experienced negotiators are susceptible to this effect. Your brain just can't resist the power of first impressions, so be cautious. Your first anchor can significantly influence your perception and decisions. Fact 5. Scarcity Principle. This psychological trick works like magic. When something becomes rare or limited, we automatically start valuing it higher. Remember how everyone goes crazy for today-only sales? Or how exclusive offers instantly become desirable? It's no coincidence. Our brain perceives scarcity as a signal to act. This principle can be seen in everything from business to relationships. When something seems unattainable, it becomes much more attractive. So if you want to increase the value of something, make it scarce. Fact 6. Reciprocity norm. This is not just good manners, it's a psychological law. When someone does something good for us, we feel an irresistible urge to reciprocate. It works everywhere, from offering free samples in stores to gifts in relationships. Our brain just can't stand debt, and we look for ways to repay it. This phenomenon can be used to strengthen friendships, improve business relationships, or even for manipulation. So be cautious. When you're given something for free, it may not be entirely so. Fact 7. Fear of missing out. FOMO. This phenomenon is familiar to anyone who spends time on social media. You're scrolling through your feed, and suddenly you feel like you'll miss out on something cool if you leave. That's FOMO in action. Our brain is constantly seeking new information and stimuli, and when we see others having fun or doing something interesting, we automatically feel like we should be involved too. This can lead to information overload and even stress. So remember, sometimes absence is also an experience. Fact 8. Spotlight effect. When you walk into a room, does it feel like everyone is looking at you? That's the spotlight effect. We tend to overestimate how much other people pay attention to us. In reality, everyone is busy with their thoughts and concerns. This phenomenon is especially relevant for teenagers and people with heightened anxiety. It can influence your behavior and decisions, making you less risk-taking and more introverted. But remember, you're not the center of everyone's attention as you think you are. This liberating understanding can change your life. Fact 9. Sunk cost fallacy. When you've already invested time, energy, or money into something, backing out seems impossible. That's the sunk cost fallacy. We continue to invest in projects or relationships even if they don't yield the desired results. This phenomenon can make us make irrational decisions just to not lose what's invested. But sometimes the best way out is to stop and reevaluate your priorities. Knowing about this paradox can help you avoid many life traps. Fact 10. Optimistic bias. When we think about the future, our brain often plays a cruel joke on us, making us unrealistically optimistic. This is called optimistic bias, and it can affect everything from financial decisions to relationships. We often think that nothing bad will happen to us, leading to risky actions. However, understanding this phenomenon can help us be more cautious and make more thoughtful decisions. Know your weaknesses to turn them into your strengths. So, we've delved into the fascinating world of human behavior, uncovering 10 astonishing facts that may make you rethink your views and even your habits. From the halo effect to optimistic bias, these phenomena prove how complex and amazing we humans are. I hope this information has not only surprised you, but also given you food for thought. After all, understanding oneself is the first step towards a better version of oneself. Thank you for your attention, and see you next time.